All right, we are moving on from surface area to volume. So this is 11-7, page 1. Rectangular prisms are by far the easiest. To find the volume of a rectangular prism, you do length times width times height. It does not matter which one you label length, width, and height as long as you're using each value separately. So number 1, again, does not matter. What does matter is actually labeling. So you've got length, you've got width, and you've got height. This one, if I make my length 9, my width 17, and my height 24, that's all you got to do. Plug your values in, multiply them together, you get 3,672 centimeters cubed. Remember, your units need to be cubed because you are doing a unit times a unit times a unit. So we're no longer doing squared, we're doing cubic. 2 and 3 are identical problems where you're just using what's given to you. You're using the 10, the 14, and the 4.5. And on 3, you're using the 8, the 12, and the 39. If you need to go over those, let me know, and I will, but it should be fairly standard. You just, follow what you did in number 1. So then you've got all other prisms. Your all other prisms, volume equals area of the base times the height between the bases. This is that one that we've struggled with. Well, I don't know that you've struggled with it actually because I haven't been in class with you. Your height between the bases. So remember, if you're dealing with prisms, height between the bases is base to base, not the height of the base figure itself. You're going base to base. So if we are looking at number 4, your bases should be parallel, which means you're dealing with this top triangle and this bottom triangle. The area of a triangle, I'm really hoping you've retained that so far, is 1/2 base times height. Remember, base and height of a triangle have to meet at a 90. So if you look down here, there's your 90, which means the height of that triangle is 7.3. The base of it, we're given up here on the top is 12. So the area of our triangle is 1/2 times 12 times 7.3, which gives us 43.8. Then the height between the figures, so triangle to triangle, which would be this distance right here, is 5. So our height is 5. You take that 43.8 and multiply it by 5, and you get 219 feet cubed. That one's not too bad. Number 5 follows the same pattern. So it is a triangular prism, but instead of your bases being bottom and top, I'm gesturing with my right hand, which is horrible because y'all can't see it. On 5, your bases are front to back. So this same problem, just oriented in a different way. Area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height. Base and height have to meet at a 90. There's your 90. There's your height of the triangle. There's the base. 1/2 times 11 times 5.4 gives you 29.7. Again, volume, area of the base times the height between the bases. So we need to find triangle to triangle. We're given that right here. It's 16. Nice, easy. Plug that in. 29.7 times 16 gives you 475.2. And lastly on the front page is number 6. Number 6 is a trapezoidal prism. Trapezoids, the fun area formula. So 1/2 times your height times base 1 plus base 2. Height of the triangle, trapezoid, it's a trapezoid, has to have a 90. So you're talking about this 17.9. There we go. Base 1 and base 2, remember, it does not matter which order you write it in. You've got 14 is one and 36 is the other, because if this is 36, then this is 36. So the completely unnecessary piece of information that you're given on this one is 21. You don't need that, not in the slightest. So 1/2 times 17.9 times 36 plus 14 gives you a base area of 447.5. Now you have to multiply that between the height of the figure, meaning base to base. So if you're going front trapezoid to back trapezoid, you're talking about this distance right here, 25 meters. Multiply the area of your base times your height, 1,000. No, that's 11,000. 11,187.5 meters cubed. So if you can't tell, volume's significantly easier than surface area. Just keep that in mind.